New intro. So much love and appreciation to those of you who have been with me for the 2 year period plus that I've been doing this. Thank you for showing your love and support to the channel. And to anybody else who is brand new to the platform and you would like to support the channel, also you can do it by way of Patreon, Anchor, the clothing store, and also the shoe shop that is listed in the comment description below. And again, thank you to any and all of you guys who have been here to support this channel during the 2+ year period. I wouldn't be able to do what I do every single day without you.
She belongs to the street.
DC substitute teacher Symone Greene, age 22, is charged with a felony of first-degree statutory offenses of a minor for allegedly performing an act on a male student her first day on the job at Options Public Charter School. The 17-year-old 11th grader, a popular football player at Options, secretly recorded Greene performing the act on him behind her desk and showed at least 5 of his teammates and a childhood friend. According to court documents, he asked that she performed the act the same number of times as is shown on his jersey. A police affidavit states that the student was assisting Greene in a classroom Friday on school campus in the 1300 block of East Street in Capitol Hill. He had been passing out papers in 2 of Greene's English classes and retrieving supplies. Authorities stated that the two met for the first time that day but flirted throughout the first class. Near the end of the final class, the student gave the teacher his cell phone number. A few minutes later, police stated that Greene sent the student a text. The two proceeded to chat, although the student deleted the message and could only recall parts of the conversation. At one point, the student stated that he texted the word kinky. Later, the teacher responded, "I don't tell, I show." The student told police that he returned to the classroom at around 3:26 p.m. and that Greene let him in. He also stated that because of the pep rally, he had to leave by 3:40 p.m. According to the affidavit, the student asked for the number of acts to match the number that is on his jersey. Police stated that the encounter happened behind Greene's desk and that the student used his cell phone to secretly record it. Greene and the student continued to text throughout the weekend. Simultaneously, the video was going viral until it finally reached the eyes of a teacher who reported it to the administrator and subsequently DC Child and Family Services and DC Police. After detectives made contact with the student, they took possession of his phone and contacted Greene. Court documents state that after police called to question Greene about the classroom encounter, she texted the victim's phone and urged him to tell authorities that, quote, she only helped him with his resume and nothing else happened while they were in the classroom together. The detective had the student's phone at this point, and the officer pretending to be the student engaged in the chat. Greene blamed the student for talking, according to the transcript of the discussion. Quote, "Oh my God, don't ever talk to me again. I'm about to be put in jail. And lastly, this could ruin my whole life. Why couldn't you just keep it to yourself?" After the alleged encounter Friday, the student and the teacher continued to exchange text, although Greene was becoming more cautious. Quote, "When you trying to see me again?" the student asked. Responded, "Oh, you're going to get me in trouble. Chill. We got to be slick with it." At another point, police stated that Greene told the student, quote, "True, but you just don't be having relations with just anybody. But I can't though. My body is taken from my boyfriend."
She belongs to the street.
Shannon Hodge, executive director in Options Public Charter School, stated that Greene had been hired to cover a one-day scheduled teacher's absence. Quote, "We are deeply concerned about what happened to one of our scholars. Our goal is to keep our scholars safe and secure. Though the age of consent in DC is 17, that does not apply to a student-teacher relationship. Greene's preliminary hearing is scheduled for November 18th. She must wear an electronic monitoring bracelet until she appears in court." Because legally, this is not the exact same as the other videos that I've done. This is the way that I'll put it. Give them both time for being stupid. Right? Give one for the teacher not knowing the law and having a relationship with the student and not knowing the fact that even though the legal age of consent is 17, which he was at that time when everything transpired, she still decided to go through with it on school grounds. On school grounds, mind you. So like I said, that was stupid on her part. Stupid again on her part was the fact that she decided to say that she can, do all of these things with the student, but her body is for her boyfriend.
She belongs to the street. Perfect.
And then for the student, he deserves dummy for the rest of the year or up until he graduates. Because, like I said before, for a lot of young guys, let's say they're 18, right? This is, in a sense, some guys' dream, right? They see, great looking teacher, whatever it is, he'll try as he might. Chances are nothing's going to sit up there and happen. But on the offset chance that something does, you have this situation. But like I said before, given that this is the legal age of consent in this state, this fool decided that it was a good idea to start showing off pictures and videos to all of his friends, which somehow, some way, the video made way to a superintendent. And I have an issue. Like, I would really want to understand, how did that video make it there? Was it by way of Facebook? What was it, by way of a student that had his phone confiscated and he was watching the video in class? Or was the teacher on some type of website where they were doing some research and they just stumbled upon the video and then realized that they were watching, right, one of their students with a teacher? Like I said before, I have questions. I'm very interested on how it is that a superintendent found out about this video, and in what ways that he ended up getting specifically to that footage there. Like I said, that's a little bit concerning there. And then, like I said before, give them both time for being stupid. At the end of the day, give them both time for being stupid. If she got to be on an ankle monitor, put him on one too. Like I said, stupid is as stupid does. When in Rome, do as the Romans do, and give him the exact same treatment. Like I said, two peas in the same pot. Like I said, that's the dumbest. That is 100% the most dumbest thing that I have literally read in a long time. Like, oh my, this is ridiculous. This is 100% ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous on so many levels. Like I said before, I can talk different on this because the circumstances are different and I'm dealing with the legal terms when it comes to this. And then on top of the fact that the student directly went after her, he sought her out. Right? It wasn't like the teacher was like, oh yeah, let me just hound him down. Let me just, let him, it was good, all this other. No, he saw what he liked. He knew exactly what he wanted, and he consciously made a choice and a decision. Obviously, this is not something that this is his, first go around. He's probably been with older women before. Like I said before, when guys are able to, in a sense, do this, and they have a confidence, as he did in that classroom, to basically do that and give her his number. Like I said, at the end of the day, the main person that's going to take the major L is the boyfriend of this substitute teacher, because now you have on your record, right, in a sense, one of your girlfriends, in a sense, stepped out on you for a high school right? Like I said, that within itself is quite embarrassing, and to have to basically try to explain that to people, like, oh, why did you and and Greene, why did y'all, like, break up? Like, what's happening? Now you really gotta try to come up with something, because if you tell the truth, it's, in a sense, people will feel sorry for you, but then they're gonna look at like, yo, why would she decide that she want to go for somebody younger when she got a grown man here? Like, what's really happening? What's really going? It's that whole type of thing. So he's gonna have to just like snatch the page directly out of that book, crumble it, burn it, pour some acid on it, and and throw the ashes directly into a black hole and never look back. Like I said, that's the real person that I feel sorry for, because that's a major L at the end of the day. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that I stated in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.